From players ripping their shirts to angry racket throws and full-on verbal showdowns, here are the top 7 most aggressive table tennis moments ever. What happens when a player gets frustrated? After losing a key point, you could see the disappointment on his face.
Про то, что мы с вами говорили, что из этого не было выхода. О, Кирилл снимает подачу еще.
The frustration was building, and when the umpire made a call against him, that was the breaking point. The player couldn't believe it, and his emotions got the best of him.
Первый раз в финале. Я весь чемпионат, я не могу поменять.
He marched over to the umpire's chair, visibly upset. He started arguing, trying to convince the umpire that the call was wrong. You could feel his frustration as he pointed, talked, and tried to explain. The umpire, though, stayed calm and didn't react to the player's anger. After a few tense moments, the player had no choice but to return to the match.
Судьи не показывают именно таких карточек. Это крик победителя, это крик человека, который с третьей попытки стал чемпионом России. Поздравляем Кирилла.
The game continued, and despite all that frustration, the player finally won. When that final point was his, he couldn't hold back.
С этой победой, наконец-то, вот. Потрясающие эмоции. Кирилл Скачков, чемпион России 2021 года.
His celebration was loud and raw. He shouted, screamed, and threw his hands up in disbelief as if he couldn't believe he won.
Победа, руки вверх, аплодисменты. Жаль, нет зрителей, да, аплодируют те, кто собрался, но это не гром аплодисментов.
Это первая его победа, он ее заслужил.
И вторая победа на этом чемпионате, потому что первая была одержана в команде. Двукратный чемпион России в команде. И в личном молодец. Кирилл, поздравления ото всех. И я хочу поблагодарить.
But that wasn't the end. He kept screaming and celebrating, letting out all that pent-up aggression that he had been holding in.
Зрителей, которые были с нами. Я хочу поблагодарить Максима.
Стал мастер спорта международного класса Кирилл Скачков, Москва. Награждается тренер победителя Евгений Кедин.
It was a moment of pure release, showing just how much winning meant to him. Next up is a match between Jun Mizutani and Michael Mays. The two players go back and forth in a great rally, each trying to outplay the other. After some fast and exciting shots, Jun Mizutani wins the point. Jun is thrilled, celebrating his win with a big smile and a fist pump. But on the other side, Michael Mays isn't happy. You can see how upset he is after losing the point. In his frustration, Michael grabs his racket and throws it hard to the ground. His disappointment is clear for everyone to see. Now, racket throws are pretty common in table tennis when players get frustrated. But in this case, the player didn't stop there. After losing an important point, his anger took over. He threw his racket hard to the ground, but that wasn't enough. Still furious, he walked over to the umpire's chair and kicked the boxes nearby. The sudden kick even startled the umpire for a second. This moment wasn't just about losing a point, it was about how much pressure the player was feeling. Next up is one of the most iconic moments in table tennis history. Zhang Jike ripping his shirt off in pure excitement after becoming the 2011 world champion.
He's done it. He's done it. He's on the floor. He can't believe it. Zhang Jike wins the men's singles title here in Rotterdam.
Zhang's aggression and excitement were on full display when he defeated the tournament's top seed, Wang Hao, in a thrilling final. The match wasn't easy. Wang took an early lead, winning the first 2 sets with some incredible backhand topspin shots. Zhang struggled to keep up, and it looked like Wang had the upper hand.
Wang Hao. Backhand topspin that Malone was so hesitant.
But in the 3rd set, everything changed. Zhang Jike came back stronger, serving with precision and controlling the rallies.
Five in the league now, 5th game. There we see them both.
You can see the shift in his energy as he started shouting, "Cho!" to pump himself up. His fighting spirit was on full display, and he fought his way to victory, winning the next 4 sets with scores of 11-9, 11-4, 11-5, and 11-3.
Oh, fine. First one on the diagonal, then look at this backhand down the line. We said he had the best.
The crowd was on the edge of their seats as Zhang made his comeback.
Wang Hao.
When Zhang won the final point, his excitement exploded. He raised both hands in the air, celebrating his historic win.
He's done it. He's done it. He's on the floor. He can't believe it. He's won the 6th game by 14 points to 12. At the first time, Zhang Yike wins the men's singles title.
But that wasn't enough. He took it a step further by ripping his shirt off and throwing it into the crowd, repeating the same dramatic celebration he had done earlier that year at the World Championship.
Here in Rotterdam. And we've not seen this before.
This win was a special one for Zhang Jike, as it made him only the 3rd player in history to win both the men's single title at the World Championships and the men's World Cup title in the same year.
It took him 7 championship points to win it. He's now jumping over the barrier. And he's straight into the...
However, his famous shirt-ripping celebration came with a price. Zhang was later fined for the act. Next up, we have an exciting rally that had everyone glued to their seats. Both players were smashing powerful shots back and forth, showing just how aggressive they were. You could feel the tension as they tried to outdo each other with every hit. Finally, one player managed to win the point, but instead of celebrating quietly, he let his emotions take over. In a moment of pure excitement, he slammed his racket down on the table, showing how much that point meant to him. Next up is the match between Timo Boll and Chen Weijing. In this game, you could see the emotions were on full display. Chen Weijing was particularly aggressive, and his frustration was hard to miss. Whenever he lost a point, his reactions were intense. He would throw his racket in anger, making it clear just how upset he was. You could hear him shouting and screaming, fully going off in rage mode. It was a wild sight as his emotions took over every time things didn't go his way. This is one of the most shocking moments from the WTT Singapore Smash 2023. Things got really intense during the men's singles round of 64 match between Quadri Aruna and Ruin Felix. As the match went on, Felice, the German player, became frustrated by Aruna's relentless attacks. As a result of his outburst, Felice received a red card for his tantrum. Even though his coach urged him to apologize to the photographer, he refused. This moment showed how frustration can sometimes cross the line into disrespect, leaving a mark on what should have been a competitive but respectful match. So what is your take on these aggressive moments in table tennis? Let us know down in the comments.